See the stumbling blocks, I just slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart as a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your house shy, no, so we can't move slack.
Alright, go on, read that.
This is Psalms 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
So the law, have you heard the laws? You know what the laws are? They are perfect, it says, right? The laws are not wrong, are they? Right? Because the Messiah was without sin, right? So what does that mean to be without sin? What does that mean to be without sin? You know?
So live a life obeying God.
Obey what?
His word.
His word. We're going to show you. Because you're right, you're so right, you're not wrong. We're going to refine it. Alright, we're going to refine it. So let's go.
This is the book. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. And it reads, "For this is the love of God."
So you love God. You know that, right?
"That we keep his commandments."
And you keep his commandments. That's how you love God, right? You said that before. Keep his word, right?
"And his commandments are not grievous."
Commandments are not hard. They're not hard to keep, okay? The grievous is Old English. It means it's not a wrestle to keep a commandment. Right? Read this, so read that again.
This is Psalms 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect,
Perfect.
converting the soul.
Converting the souls.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
So when you hear the laws and the testimonies, right? That's what converts you. Right? Your conversion into keeping into loving the Most High is to keep his laws and commandments. What they're doing in the church is like witchcraft. It's like MK Ultra. It's like, you know, the zombie mode, or the programming a robot and just putting them on Christian mode. The Muslims are on Shalom Akbar mode. You know what I mean? The Egyptian guys are on Amun Ra and Ra Ra mode and that. You get it? They've all got switched on. They might feel like, the Israelites were on this
Bible mode.
Bible mode, and they'll say that, but this is the way you need to be moving in the ways of the Bible, because it is perfect. When it means it's perfect, it means the law. I think the scripture says the law has been tried 7 times, how many thousands of times, and every time they've tried it to see if it's going to come up and if there's any error. You know that when you get a child and you want to do a man comes up and he's like, "I don't think that's my child. I want to do a test." They got paternity test. And then, boop, no, you're the dad. Boop, no, you're the dad. Boop, no, you're the... Let me try another guy. Boop, no. All the doctors are saying, "Bro, you're the dad." We are the people of this book. Give me Psalms 111 and verse 10. So this is what it is, right? When you first give me Sirach chapter 2 and verse. I'm gonna show you, sister. You're very attentive. I like the way you're soaking it in. That's the way you need to be in this word. You've got to soak it up. You've got to be like a baby.
It's like a research. Sirach chapter
2. Sirach chapter 2.
This is Psalms 111 and verse 10. It says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom."
So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So you can't just say, I'm a wise person, and because he's got PhDs, he's got the university degrees, he's got GCSEs and A levels. You're not wise in that madness, right? The fear of the Lord makes a person wise. Because what's the meaning of your life? What's the meaning of life? Or of everyone's? Okay, you don't know what the meaning of life is?
I feel like the meaning of life is like to live life right, because this life is temporary. So live this life right, and then once you die, that's eternal. So like live this life right. So
how do you live life right? What's the right way to live?
I follow God's rules and
That's right. That's right. Alright, all praises to the Most High. Alright, we said rise up Israel, because that is who needs to follow the laws, statutes and commandments. You understand? The laws was not given to Egyptians. You see how we're trying to round it all off? Because when you're talking about being baptized, that's why I said who was baptized. Only Israel was given these laws and commandments. You heard of that before. Moses took the Israelites out of Egypt, right? So now, do you know who the Israelites are? Why? How did you know that?
Because we were given them.
Yeah, but how did you find out that? Because do you keep the commandments? See, how do you know that you're in sin if you don't keep the commandments?
I tried to.
So what ones do you try to keep?
All of them. The only one that I struggle with is lying. Like at school a lot. If I don't want to get in trouble, I lie to the teacher.
How many commandments?
About 10 commandments.
There's only 10. Okay, can man sleep with another man?
No, that's wrong.
But is that in the 10 commandments?
No, but it talks about it in the Bible.
Alright, so there's there more than 10 commandments then?
Yeah, there's more than 10.
Alright, there we go. Like, it's not... But yo, that's beautiful though. Because what it is, you're humble and you're soaking it up and you understand what you're saying. Okay, let me retract what I just said. Alright, but now what it is, you don't know if you're in sin if you don't know the commandments. But it is your faith, alright? Your faith is beautiful. That you have faith in the Messiah to come. What color do you feel the Messiah is?
Me personally, I wasn't
Okay, let's not take that. What texture is his hair?
Probably curly. Because the people,
Curly.
I think it was probably curly.
What sort of curly? Like curly whirly, like perm curly
No,
whirly.
not perm hair. I feel like he had afro type hair.
Like afro. Okay, so that's not curly whirly. That's called that natty. So that knitted and knotted hair. So you had knotted hair, yeah? Nothing ain't curly about our hair. I'll tell you this now. Alright? So yeah, he had curly, he had natty hair, right?
Yeah.
What people have that sort of hair?
Black.
Okay, so if you had natty hair, do you know where that is in the Bible? Have you heard of that before though? Okay, so what gave you that spirit to
Because
say something?
where he was from, the country. Like when I see people draw him all white and like with straight hair, it doesn't make sense to me because
Your hand goes. The people that are living there now,
yeah, they don't look like that. So I don't.
they're not the ones that are like that though. So some people could think, okay, in this modern day, because in the olden days, everyone knew that everyone that was from there was dark-skinned people, right? But in this modern day, children can grow up, and all praises the Most High put the right spirit on you to understand. People that live there, we are them people. That was our homeland. We just been put on ships and slavery, understand? And that is how we know we're the Israelites. We're gonna read them for you, right? Because everything you say, we're gonna now clarify, right? Right, finish this off. Read that again.
This is Psalms 111 and verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Alright? All good understanding of all they that do his commandments. You mentioned some of the commandments, right? Don't make any graven images, don't steal, don't lie, remember the Sabbath day, have no other gods, alright? These are commandments. Honor your father and mother, alright? Don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't red eye, covetous after people's things. These are the 10 commandments. They're beautiful, right? But there's also another greatest commandment, is that I must love my brother, love my sister, alright? As I love myself, understand? The way I would want to go, I wouldn't want to step in doo-doo, understand? And then go home and walk around my house with the doo-doo on my face, understand? So that is what I call sin, that walking in, it smells, it's nasty, flies are attracted to it, right? But flies are also attracted to light. And what happens, right? I can't help it. It's too beautiful. The fly goes into the light and it dies. We have to be that light onto the people. When the flies and the doo-doo comes, it diminishes, it dies. And we shine that bright that the flies can't take our flame. Understand? Read that Sirach chapter 2. Right?
This is the book of Sirach,
Chapter 2, verse 1.
chapter 2 and verse 1. And it reads, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord,
All thy daughters as well, right? Read.
prepare thy soul for
So
temptation.
you just admitted yourself to be baptized and to fear and agree that the Most High, He brought His Son and He died and rose again the third day for who? Jesus, for the people, right? And not just any people. we've clarified that it was for give repentance of sins to Israelites. Right? So you're gonna get temptations. You know the Messiah got temptations on the mountain and he had to fight them. How do you fight the temptations? How? You say go away, go away. Alright, that's beautiful, right? We're going to show you how you fight temptations. That is going to be the strongest defense in your arsenal. Do you know how you fight temptations? I'll give you a tip. Look around your neck. That is how you fight temptations. That's why you hold it, right? It's not just hold your Bible open on the dashboard in your mom's car. It's not just have it open on your favorite Psalms on the windowsill, alright? It's what the Messiah done. He told Satan these things. He couldn't just say, I've got my Bible open, I'm wearing it around my neck. You've got to do it and recite it and be a part of it. Understand? Right? Rest of you, right? When you come to the Lord, you're going to get temptations, right?
Set thy heart aright.
Set your heart aright.
And constantly endure.
So it's a race. You know when you got to do the track and field, and you got to go on the marathon, you got to jump in the bike, then you got to jump in the water, then you got to do the jump. It's that type. Was it decathlon?
No, it's a triathlon.
Triathlon. Decathlon is long book.
Swim over the canal, jump on the bike for a couple miles, and do the jump. You got to keep racing and keep going through.
Make not haste in the time of trouble.
Alright, so don't, when times are troubling, don't just put it away. Say, oh, I'm done with this now. I'm gonna go and strip in the strip club. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go chase the bag and become a prostitute on OnlyFans. Right?
Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him.
And depart not away.
And don't depart away, alright? Read this one. Yeah, we were trying to get into what's yours?
Temptation.
No.
Temptation.
No. Just get the one that you read. Yeah, this one. Right. Yeah, that's good.
So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the first book. This is the first chapter of the revealing of the revelation, right?
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he said and signified it. Signified it
showed the
by
sign,
his angel unto his servant John.
Showed signs to his servant John.
Who bear record of the word of God.
Bear record.
And of the testimony of Jesus Christ.
Right.
And of all things that he saw.
And the things he saw. Keep reading.
Blessed is he that readeth.
So when you read it, you're blessed.
Blessed is he that readeth.
Yeah.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
So you're blessed when you hear and you hear the words of this prophecy, right? Read.
Keep those things which are written
What should you do?
Keep those things which are written therein.
So you got to keep these things which are written, right? We're going to go
For
over a couple
the time is at hand.
For the time of the Most High, the kingdom is at hand. Repent, for the kingdom is coming, right? Get what he saw. So John saw the Messiah. Let's go.
Verse 12. And I turned to the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
Right, 7 golden candlesticks. Right, you noticed that, right? Yeah.
And in the midst.
So it never said he saw a cross. So this image that they have for us, this is idol worshiping, right? It's the image that was given to us by our oppressors. Because the Romans, they're the Romans there. They're the police officers of today. They're the ones that put us on crosses. So when you see the scripture says, Christians bear your cross, right? Disciples bear the cross. It doesn't literally mean you must have a cross around your chest. It means you must go through the same persecution as the disciples. It don't mean wear a cross. But these are the ordinances that we had. We had the menorah. Right? It's called the menorah, 7 golden candlesticks. Right?
And in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks,
you can read this in Exodus 28. It talks about the ordinances at the table. Read.
One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he had a priestly garment down to the ephod. That remember David, he danced with his ephod, right? Israelites needed. Right? So these are the things that we must have on as a priest, or the ordinances, right? Yeah, the garment down to the foot. There you go. See that? Priestly garment. Alright, come up. Alright. Alright. This is what you need to have on, with fringes at the bottom of it. Like Christ had fringes. The woman, she touched the hem of his garment and was healed. This is the hem of the garment, the fringes you're seeing on the people, right? On the Israelites. Alright? Keep like go on. Go on. Read.
And clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Yeah.
And a girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
So a golden girdle, you know what girdle is as a woman, innit? You've got that thing at the waist thing, the waist together, it's called a girdle, right? This is a belt, it's like a belt basically, understand? And who has championship belts when they go into boxing rings? The Negroes. We were the ones that rock the gold. We got the gold belts and win the championships, right? So so he's a champion, a boxing champion, right? Better than Muhammad and all of them madmen and that. Alright, behind Mike Tyson biting off ears and that. None of that. He's the king of kings. Alright? Alright, read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Alright, you know Negroes have woolly hair, read.
As white as snow.
He had white, woolly, snowy hair, read.
And his eyes were a flame of fire.
So he had eyes like, because he was a wine bibber. Understand? Like he's gonna drink wine.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
You know the color of brass? Brass. Alright, brass is like bronze. Understand? So
and his feet.
Are your feet the same color as the face in your hands? They're not. Your feet are different colors to your face. Oh, you're the one in a dozen. You're that dime a dozen. But you understand what we're getting with this, right? The skin is the same complexion. It might be a bit lighter because it don't hit the sun, but still it's the same complexion. If it hits the sun, the melanin will start to darken the feet. Yeah, you're looking for the Daniel Island. He's looking for Daniel Island. Yeah, go on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if he burned in a furnace.
Yeah. And his voice.
And his voice as the sounds of many waters.
So yeah, the deep voice. When you go into them Christian films, this guy's got a choir boy voice. He's got a soft voice, blue eyes, stringy hair. That's not the image of Christ.
That's right.
That's Pope Alexander, right, the 6th. Right, he's a Pope, the Vatican. You know what the Vatican means? It means to be a serpent, right, deceiver. Right? These people, right, are the devils of the Bible. They're nothing to do with Christ. They're anti-Christ. They're against everything of Christ. Otherwise, they would have had a woolly guy with brass skin, and they would have put that as the image of the Most High. Give me Job chapter 9, verse 24. Right? Let me bring that out after. Job 9:24. They don't tell you this in the church, and that's why we're upset with the church, because you could get, like we said, 1 or 2 can come out of the church, and you can get 1 or 2. You know what I mean? But they're not. The ones that are real and truthful, they're not going to turn away their ear from hearing the word. We get a lot of them that say, oh, I know it already, I'm a Christian. You understand? I don't need you to. I mean, bro, give us 2 seconds.
I will tomorrow, you know.
See? There you go. Read.
It reads, this is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So, right now, the world, God don't love this world. Understand? God says this world belongs unto the Satan, the devil right now. Alright? He says, love not the world, neither the things in this world, for the love of the world, alright,
it's not of the Father.
Alright?
For he covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Alright, so the world has been given into the hands of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges, like the colors of Moses. Alright, Moses is not Caucasian. In the films he's Caucasian. You know what I mean? Or looking like Persian or something. Alright, read that.
Yeah, Prince of Egypt. Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking kind of shaky, man.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. Then was so-called Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness.
And you might have noticed we're saying so-called Jesus a lot. Right? Because that is so-called his name. His name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Okay. Have you heard of that before? Okay,
That's right. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
So the devil is the temptation. The devil will come, and that's what we said. When you come into this truth, beware of temptations. You're gonna get yelling out there saying, "Oh, how come you're with that Bible stuff?" You know, you might have got it already, right?
Like when I started becoming close with God again, I started like giving up lots of stuff. Before I used to like, although I'm young, I used to do lots of bad stuff like smoking, drinking, stuff like that.
Always there, you know.
And then when I stopped, because like I really everything got done for me, so I didn't want to live that type of life anymore. Everyone would be like to me, "Oh, you turn boring now, this, that, and stuff like that." But I don't really care what people think because I'm not here to please them. I'm here to please God.
I hope you, that's beautiful.
Give me give me Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. What you said was beautiful. Understand? Because there's a thin road. Understand? It's a thin road to the kingdom. Wide is the gate to destruction. I know they tell that in the church all the time, right? But this is that in a joke that they're saying. Right? So we're saying certain things they're saying because it's coming from the Bible. They're gonna have to say something of righteousness. But are they doing it in truth? Right?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24,
Chapter 10.
chapter 10, verse 28. And it reads, "And fear not them which kill the body,
Don't fear anyone that can kill the body, but go on.
but are not able to kill the soul,
Because your soul belongs to the Heavenly Father. Understand? All our souls, right? Read.
but rather
Fear him.
which is able to destroy both soul and body
So
in
that's
hell."
That's who we should be fearful. And that's who you fear. You understand? But that's a good scripture. Read that.
So Matthew chapter 4 verse 2 says, "And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights."
Right, we don't basically advise you. It's not really profitable to try and do something like that. I don't try and fast for 40 days and 40 nights. It's like the one people that have tried it to try and act like that the Messiah has failed and died. Understand? So just do your best to just fast as long as you can. 2 days, 3 days, a day. Understand? But don't try and do it 40 days, 40 nights, alright? It's a bit.
It says, "And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. And when the tempter came to him,"
Alright, so in the last couple of days, understand? Alright? The tempters came. Understand me?
he said, "If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread."
Go on, me.
But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall
Wait,
not..."
he said what?
But
He answered and said, "It is written."
It is what?
It is
So
written.
what did the Messiah do? Huh? When it says it is written, what do you reckon that means? It is written. Go on, what did he say? Go on.
He said, but he
It's not hard, it's
answered
not-
and
it's not
said,
tricky, right?
it is
It is
written,
written.
man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
So it says, look, I don't really care about food when the Most High is giving me the Bible is food. This is food enough for me. Understand? He didn't need the things to be. Because when we're up here, some of us might feel hungry, only realizing after we finish teaching. Because we're in that spirit. We haven't even eaten anything. It says that in Luke, where the prophets, the disciples, they were teaching so hard that the Messiah had to stop them and say, "Yo, it's not need to eat, man." Because you're just teaching all day, like, and you're gonna eat. So that's how we have to be. We have to keep prophesying, keep teaching. More people might come. We ain't stopping. We're not caring, right? But look, that's how we want to be. We want the Messiah to crack the sky and say, "Yo, you brothers, you're working way hard, man. Relax now. Have a little much, man." That food that we're gonna get is gonna be mighty to get from the Most High. That's how we have to be steadfast, alright? So when it says "as it is written," give me the channel.
This is
So when it says "as it is written," we need to know what that means. You understand? Give me Romans chapter 9 and verse
13.
yeah.
so this is Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
And he humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with manna, which thou knewest not, neither did thy fathers know, that he might make thee know that man doth not live by bread only, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh doth man live.
So he quoted the book of Deuteronomy to the devil, to the tempter.
Right.
So that is how you fight your wars and your battles. You fight them by reading the word. Understand? But you gotta do what? Fear the Most High, keep His commandments, and then He will cover you and anoint you, and then you will be wise, you will be smarter. Understand? We're not gonna start flooding commandments on you right now. Understand? We will give you one or two hopefully before you leave, right? But still, the whole point of it is to fear Him, keep His commandments, and stay in this word. Because blessed is he or she that readeth.
Right.
When you're reading, that's where the blessings come. It's good that you can go to a congregation and you're all praising the Most High. That's all good, right? But if they're not doing it in truth and sincerity, little bad infestations are going to get in.
Isms and schisms.
What you call it? Viruses, right? Germs, pesticides. And what will happen? It will spread. And you don't want it to jump onto you. It talks about if you got a body, you need to chop it off before it. Get that?
The eye offending, pluck it out.
Yeah.
That one.
Chop off the
On the arm.
chop off that ligament, because when you get a virus, what do? You want it to, the venom to go around the whole body. You gotta get away from it. You understand? You gotta go gang, because you don't want it to go into your heart, into your bloodstream, into your spinal cord. So you gotta chop it off from there. You understand? That's what the Most High could be doing with you now, today. Bringing you up here because He's waking you up. Because this is the end days. You starting to go to the church and get the wrong understandings of the Bible. It's too late to be doing that right now. We're seeing wars in Palestine, wars in Ukraine, wars all over the world. People are killing each other, or people are killing little girls for not taking flowers from them. Understand? Girls your age. You understand? So we're in scary time. I'm not trying to shake you up, I'm not trying to scare you, but this is serious. You understand? I know you look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm cute, I'm pretty, I can get any guy I want, and say I'm going to be cool, but look, then the guy comes, what subs you up for the wrong entity you're putting out there. So you saying, why aren't you coming outside? Of course I'm not coming outside. Girls are getting stabbed up. You know what I mean? So just looking beautiful. Mad. Understand? So it's not about being what it is, it's about your soul, your spirit. Understand? Because if your spirit's in the right place, you don't mind. Look, I died. Why? Because I think the Most High will look after the ones
That fear
that
Him.
fear Him
And keep His
and
commandments.
keep His commandments.
That's right.
And if you die, you know what? I died. Because the body is nothing. Your soul was in the right place. Because the whole meaning of your life, you know it already. The other people, they don't want to die. If they're on death's door, obviously no one wants to die. You want to live, you understand? You want to live in these laws and commandments. They're not ready to die. But if you used to die today, you know what? I'm ready to go. Because I'm going to give my life for the Lord. You understand? And I haven't got no regrets, because why am I holding on to this world? If you hold on to this world, what's going on? Bombs and madness is going on. Understand? Taxes, roaring in the water. Madness is going on. Chemtrails in the sky, GMO foods, children learn. That's madness in the world. Understand? Read that.
So this is Matthew chapter 18 and verse 8. Yeah? Wherefore if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off.
Is that your mum? Yeah, answer.
Hello? I'll be there like 10 minutes. Yeah, I have to go sleep.
Okay. So read the commandment. Yeah, hold on. Let's read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Alright, so look. You wouldn't want to see us wearing a skirt or a dress. So we shouldn't want to see you wearing
Tracksuits. So like that.
Huh? Bro, I want to see you.
No.
So look, we wouldn't want to see you wearing trousers. Understand? When you go to the toilet, on the picture of the toilet, a woman, she's wearing a dress. That's how you know that's the woman's toilet. That's what pertaineth unto a woman. Pertaineth means own. The women own women's clothes. Just because they got trousers or jeans or jeggings, right, in the women's section, understand, that doesn't make it right. Right? It's Babylon that's turned. Give me Isaiah 5 and verse 10. Isaiah 5 and 20. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 2 and verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair.
Not with what?
Not with broidered hair.
Or gold
Look,
or pearls.
so you gotta have modesty. Right? To be modest is like this. This is a modest vibration. Right? But when you're wearing the trousers and then you're wearing these tight up things, then right? That's not modest. It's showing the curves. That's the man giving the flowers and stabbing you up if you don't take them sort of clothes. Understand? Alright? Yeah, you do, but that's what I'm saying. It's putting on. I asked if you was a footballer. You're thinking you're.
I used to be.
Yeah, but it puts a lot of the footballers, they're lesbians. Right? It puts on that spirit on you. Yeah, you're not saying, but they are. No women up with people are lesbians. The whole English team got caught out on Twitter posting naked orgies having lesbian gangbangs and whatever. It's disgusting, of course it is. But we're saying that spirit can jump on you. Understand? And it does it, look. It's not good. Alright? It's not good, understand? They don't understand any better, right? Because they're living in Babylon. Understand? But it's not good. Right? Got the back wobbling everywhere, and then men are like, Julian and that. No, seriously. Your eyes are lusting after the woman, right? When you got a present, how do you get a present?
Some gifts.
But how do you get presents? You receive them how? How do you receive a present? In a package. Can you look inside? So, when you want to go to the swing, right, and someone's on it, what happens? You want to turn, right? And then what? Everyone gets a turn. You don't want to be like a swing. Everyone just takes turns. Do you understand? You want to be like a present, right? A gift where you're wrapped up. Understand? And you're only for your husband. You're not for the streets. Right.
You're not a gift for everyone.
You're not a gift for everyone.
Sorry, did you show that picture there?
Yeah, we showed her everything. We showed her everything. You see that? You see that one, innit? The children and the mum, the same thing. Understand?
So it says
Is your mum and father from Jamaica?
My mom is from Jamaica, but I don't know my dad.
You don't know your father? Oh, that's amazing. Alright, that's the curse of our people. Understand? I'm not saying it's amazing like it's a good thing, but it's amazing because you're fulfilling the curses of the Israelites.
Yeah.
Understand? Get that? Right?
This is the
women
book.
must adorn themselves, but you heard that, right? Not braided hair, no gold and fashionista and Birkin bags and that, and braided hair and that. Why? Because it puts a spirit. Alright? It's put a spirit on the women. Understand? Let me show you.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 54. So the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children,
which he shall lay.
Right, read verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Not listen. Hearken is listen.
to observe to do all his commandments
Right, don't do his commandments.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
So he's commanded us to keep the commandments.
that all these curses shall come upon thee,
Right.
and shall overtake thee, until thou be destroyed.
So no man can curse you, no witch can curse you or wizard. Right? The Most High is the one that puts the curses on the Israelites for not listening to his commandments. That's why we said that's the whole meaning of our life. When we went away from that, we got cursed. And that curse of single parent households, right? That's what's on our people. Understand? And our women thinking that they're above the man. Right? They'll think, how do you feel when it comes to having order in the house? Do you think that the man and the woman, they're equal? That they bring 50-50?
I've never had a dad in the house, so I've never thought about that.
You ain't had a dad in the house because the Israelites have been cursed. You understand? But if you was to now grow up as a Israelite, how would you feel an Israelite woman will live with her husband, according to the Bible? Is Sarah gonna be back chatting Abraham? She will submit to him, right? Is Rachel and Leah, right? Are they gonna say, Jacob, I'm only meant to have me, you know what I mean? Throw away my sister. Is Leah gonna say that about Rachel? Right? And Jacob ended up having what? Leah and Rachel, right? So is he gonna say, what's this gal? And be rude to her sister? No. This is how it is for a Hebrew household to have. Understand? The same way we had it in West Africa. Understand?
Yeah.
This is the way that we should live, right? According to being an Israelite. This is the ordinances of the order of life, right?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 1. It says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
So this is how you have to follow, right? This is the ordinances. Order means this is the order, right? Read.
Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things,
Yeah, read.
and keep the ordinances,
And do what?
And keep the ordinances
Keep the order.
as I delivered them to you.
So, sister, I don't know, what's your name?
Dana.
Taina.
Dana.
Cool, praises. That's, you know that's in the Bible, isn't it?
My name's Bible. I've never heard of it.
Alright, cool. So look, keep the ordinances as we deliver them to you, right? Right, read.
And it says, verse 3, but I would have you know
She's the
that
daughter of
the
Jacob.
head of every man
Dana,
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 is
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sorry, we don't want to talk over the Bible, sorry. It's amazing, man. Dana, man, you can't go onto the other nations. Right? That's the point. That's what happened to Dana. Right? She went onto the Hamites, onto the Somalians, and onto the. She's laughing, but it's serious. You can't go into the Somalians or to the Ethiopians. Right? Leave them alone. Right? Don't ever try to sleep with none of them. Deal with your own nation. You get me? Right? Preferably a brother that's growing up that's wearing something like this. Understand? Right? Because this is our ordinances. Understand? And when you deal with him, submit to him with a dress on and keep these commandments and laws. Understand? So look, read that again. Sorry.
So it says, verse 3, it says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of us is Yahushua. Right? Read.
And the head of the woman is the
So
man.
you see it here? Husband, woman, child, right? This is the Bible order of life, right? What?
And the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ, of the Messiah, is Yahweh. Have you heard of that name? Yahweh. Yahweh Shai is who they call Jesus. Yahweh is who they call Jehovah. Alright? Yahweh. You say that?
Yahweh.
Come!
That's right.
Come, Yisrael.
Come, Yeshua.
Let's rise up Israel. We said that earlier, right? So look, that's the order in the house. How do you feel about that? Keeping that order in the house.
I feel like it's something that I want to do.
We are right when you're older. Right? So let's keep reading. So while you're still this age, right? Let's just say this, because your Heavenly Father, He's head of everything, right? So let's see how you must keep the ordinances. Read.
Verse 4, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoureth his head.
So we will dishonor our head. You see my head here? It's not, it might look covered, but here I've got it uncovered at the top, right? So if you uncover your head, right?
As a man.
As a man, you're honoring the Messiah, our head, right? Right, read.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth,
So if the women are praying and they're prophesying, or you're going through your scriptures and you're trying to fight the temptation, you understand? Fight the devil, and you're trying to stay focused and pray, right?
but every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered,
Read.
dishonoureth her head.
So you dishonor your father, your household, or like you said, your father's not about, or your husband's not about right now. So your head would be who? The Messiah. Because there's a void there, there's a gap there. So right now your head is the Messiah. You don't want to dishonor him because there's a level to this. understand? There's a level to this. So you gotta pray and prophesy. How do you feel about wrapping your head? If you want to start to pray, if you want to start reading your scriptures, how would you feel about it?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. You feel it's gonna affect your little fringes and stuff. So, it don't matter about them. You know what I'm saying? You care. No one ain't caring about the images or vain appearances or apparel. It's about the ways of the scriptures. You gotta put away everything. Right? Women in the scriptures like Esther put on sackcloth and put ashes on her hair. You know what I mean? How do you feel about doing that? Putting ashes on your hair and
Hair's a big thing.
there you go. You see, these things you gotta start. Not say don't put. I don't say put ashes on your head. But you gotta start to feel. You know what? That one day I'm gonna humble myself in that spirit and say, you know what? These things are nothing to me. My hair is not. That's nothing to me. I will put sackcloth on. You know, what do you feel about wearing a potato sack? So I'm saying Esther, right? No bads. She was painted. She was the king had to choose the piggest thing and the most humblest woman. Esther's chosen. So no disrespect to you, but imagine you thinking that you're a 10. Esther's a 10. Because the king chose her. Understand? And that's what you want to strive to be. You want to be, and you didn't just choose her because of her looks. It was her attitude and her manner. Understand? So that's the same thing. Once you've got the looks, you need the manner to have to go with it. Understand? And a man would choose a woman that's got a better mannerism than looks any day. I tell you this now. Any brother up here, ask them. We've dealt with women all our lives. You could give a damn about the looks thing. If you're a woman that keeps the laws and commandments, will deal with you about 144,000 times more than we would ever try and look for any dirty gal with the umbrellas, with the big eyelashes, trying to be a whore on the streets.
Looks 10.
And that's gonna cheat on me for a Birkin bag from my next guy to jump in the Lambo. Have you seen them to go do a thing? A man's walking with his girl down the road, and a man comes out and talks to her next man's girl, and she says, "You know what, I'm gonna jump in the car with him." Have you seen them on the YouTube? So what are we gonna do out here with these pretty girls? We're not here for that. Right? So what it is, you gotta be in the right spirit, right? Right. So look, before you go, I know you gotta go. Who are these people that was enslaved in the ships? No. And who are they in the Bible? Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Because these black people, right? They went to West Indies, Jamaica and that, right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68.
So Deuteronomy 28, we read earlier on that for not listening, you'll be cursed. So we read a couple curses: single parent households, black on black crime, eyes evil towards your brother, right? Domestic violence. We read that in. Right, so let's read this again.
And the Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So that's our homeland, the promised land, the land of milk and honey. The land promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 tribes of Israel. We're not going to see our homeland again, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your people then.
Unto your enemies.
To your good friends.
Unto your enemies.
We're going to be sold to our enemies. These are who we were sold to. Alright? The last name, alright, is I don't want you to tell us your last name, you tell us your first name. For confidentiality, I don't want the name to be out there, right? So your last name is the name of a slave. You understand? Our last names are some crazy names. White, green, brown, some damn colour and crayon box names in them, right? Right? Clark and all of these things. Alright, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy.
No, yeah. So we're going to put
Into the enemy,
to our enemies for
sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So bondmen, slave man and slave women, right?
And no man shall buy you.
And we're not going to get reparations. We're not going to get no one to come and save us except the Messiah. We can't go and save ourselves. Right? We're not saved. We're still here trying to be baptized. Understand? So look, give me 29. So who was this spoken to?
These are the words of the Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy 29 from the top.
Deuteronomy 29. So after you finish verse 28, Moses says in verse 29,
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
To make with who?
To make with the children of Israel.
This that happened to who? Like you said, black people, so-called black, brown people. This happened to the children of Israel. So you are fulfilling the curses of an Israelite. You understand? And when you need to ask your mum, like, is my father West Indian? She knows who was laying with her. She should do. You know what I mean? But just ask that simple one. I just need to know, is he a white man or is he black?
I know he's not black.
He's not black.
So I don't know.
What do you reckon?
My nan says she thinks he's from Spain.
Okay, he's Spanish. Puerto Rican.
I don't know.
You don't know. I thought she was Puerto Rican when she came.
Don't know, man. Spirit there for it.
Alright, cool. So look, at the same time, it would be horrible if he was Caucasian, I'll tell you that now. Because the Caucasians are getting into slavery for what they done to Israelites. So you need to tell her, ask and hope and pray. I hope that he's not no damn one that had us in slavery. Because the kingdom won't be for you. The kingdom are only for the Israelites. The ones that put us in slavery, they're going to be enslaved. The Arabs, the Caucasians, the Indians, the Chinese, they all had the chance of ruling. Understand? If you look here, Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, and modern day society, this is all the kingdoms that Daniel prophesied in Daniel chapter 2. That these kingdoms are Babylon. This is the statue of Babylon and the worlds, and this is different timelines, all right, of the rulerships of Babylon. All of these were ruled when they was conquered, when they conquered and ruled Israelites, Egyptians, Assyrians, Babylons, Persians, Greeks, Romans, Americans. You don't want to be a Greek, a Roman, or an American, or a Spanish.
Spaniard.
You don't want to be a European. You don't. It will be horrible for you. Because after this, after all this kingdom is broken, Israelites are going to rule. And you have to be slaves to Israelites, to my daughter and child and my son. So you want to hope and pray. And everything we're saying is because we're serious. We're not on no pretty trimming our waist thing. We're on a serious matter. Understand? It's about being an Israelite, from thick and thin. Not no sugarcoating thing. Let's get the book of Revelations 22, 21 and verse 12. Because the kingdom of heaven, you might think, the kingdom of God loves everyone. And that's what Romans 9 and 13. Does God love everyone? You thought so. Let's show you through the Bible.
This is Romans 9 and verse 13.
Bring that out.
As it is written.
But you know about the story with Rebecca and Isaac. So start a bit higher. Give her a lesson that she might not have known.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 10. And it says, and not only this, but when Rebecca also had conceived by one.
So Rebecca is the wife of Isaac. Isaac is the son of Abraham. Alright, read.
Even by our father Isaac.
Read.
For the children being not yet born,
The children weren't even born yet, alright? So you can't go say it's anything against them, alright? Read.
neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
So this is the purpose of God. This is God's purpose in the world, right? Read.
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
The eldest son, right, is called, the eldest son is called Esau, right? He lives by the eagle. He's got the star of Molech, right? He lives in caves, in the cliffs of the rocks. Habitation is high, read.
As it is written.
That's where they live, in high habitations, in the rocks and the cement everywhere. Right?
As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
So Jacob, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, Jacob, the one that went into slavery with ships and stuff, right? Single parent households, read.
But Esau have I hated.
But who?
But Esau have I hated.
Esau, when you read the scriptures many times in Obadiah, in Habakkuk, right, in Isaiah, in Malachi, it shows you the customs, even in Samuel's, right, in Maccabees, in the Maccabees.
as well.
Exodus, Genesis.
The
It shows you
commandments.
the customs and the vibrations of Esau and his mannerism. He lives by the sword. He's a cunning hunter, right? And he's wasted away. He has no melanin in his skin. Understand? And they love to eat blood, rare meat. Understand? These are the customs of Esau. So Jacob he loves. And remember it says, wait, it says, as it is what?
As it is written.
What does it mean again? As it is written. Somewhere in the Old Testament, like the Messiah was talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went spoke to the tempter. As it is written, the prophets wrote about this. Jacob he loves, but Esau he have I what?
Have I hated?
You don't like Esau. So he hates, he doesn't love the whole world. He hates the nation called the Edomites. Father of the Edomites, Esau. The father of the 12 tribes of Israel, Jacob. He loves Jacob, but hates Esau. So now, you don't want to be an Edomite. An Esau, look here. You might not have never known this, but in the Bible there's names, you're going to come across them. Like names like Moab. Alright, you're going to come across names like Elam. Alright, Canaan, Magog, Ashkenaz. When you come across these names, you're going to want to know this. You might want to take a picture of this. So when you ever read the Bible, you'll be like, damn, I remember that name. These are the names that are in the Bible. Understand? You're going to want to remember these names. Alright? These are the names in the Bible. Edom, Israel, Elam. And then you go across, you're like, okay, their name is Assyria. Alright? Ishmael, they're the Arabs. You know that already, right? Alright? So look, these are things. Ethiopia, they're called what? Kush. You know these ones, isn't it? So there's some you might not know. Like, you know what? Magog, you know what Magog is? Okay, you're gonna read that in Ezekiel. Magog is Russia. Understand? So these are the things you need to understand. You don't want to be the Edomites, the red ones. Red flag. Red flag if you're an Edomite. You don't want to be a Spanish. I'm telling you that. No. Pray to the Most High that he is not an Edomite. Alright, read this.
That's the question.
Right.
Church tells you
Read it out. There it is.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 12.
And why he wants to read this, right, is because in the church they say there's one gate to the kingdom of heaven. Alright, they're going to find out different, okay? So,
And had a wall great. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, and verse 12. And had a wall great and high.
so New Jerusalem, when it comes down from the heavens in Revelation 21, if you keep reading to verse 12, there's a big wall great and high, read.
And had 12 gates.
Alright, so if you see a big wall and there's 12 gates, alright? Go on.
And at the gates, 12 angels.
So there's 12 bouncers on each of the gates. Understand?
And the names written thereon.
And they got names, alright, that are written on a guest list. Alright, and on the gates of each of the gates, alright?
And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes.
Of the who?
Of the 12 tribes
And look, go on.
of the children of Israel.
The names of Jacob's children. Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. You want to be a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. Because if you don't get into the gates, you're going to be a slave outside of the gates. Understand? You don't let strangers in your yard. That's the Most High. His yard is made and his children are the Israelites.
That's right.
The children of God are Israel. The children of God are not Edomites. So we got to seriously hope. We have to hope and pray that you're an Israelite. Understand? Otherwise, we wasted a lot of our time. So what it is, the spirit is on you. Don't be diminished because you got a spirit on you. You understand? And you know, the spirit is on you. That is that you want to seek the Father. Because what it is, we've had a lot of our people that they've mingled and mixed up. Now the Native Americans, right? And the Seminole Indians, the Brazilians, the Colombians,
the Latinos.
the Latinos, alright? The Dominicans. You should look Dominican. Understand? They are Israelites as well. Understand? But like we say, not all of them are. Some of them could be. Some of their dads could be Spanish. Understand? So we still preach to them. We still tell them the coming of the Most High and give them the gospel. But you got to hope and pray. That doesn't mean you don't keep the commandments. Understand? You try your hardest to keep the commandments, and the Most High will deliver who He wants to deliver.
God.
Understand? We don't choose. Give me that. Read one more time, yeah? Keep going. Just going to say that.
Romans 9 and verse 14, it says, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
Is there unrighteousness of God? Because he made one for righteousness and one to do wickedness. That's what he made. That's what he wanted to do, right?
God forbid.
God forbid.
For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
That's the point. That's what we're trying to get at. The Most High is going to have mercy on who he wants to have mercy. But definitely, he's not going to have mercy on the Edomites. He hates them. So, hopefully, the Most High has mercy and he feels your compassion. But he's only going to feel the compassion of the children of Israel, of the Israelites. Alright? I want you only to know that, okay? Alright? That's all about.
Do you have any questions for the brothers or anything? You want to answer any questions? Because you've learnt a lot, and it's humble that you've been up here. Like the brother said, we commend you for being up here, and your spirit is bearing witness. So if you have any questions that you feel that you can't get from the church, this is the time to answer it, man.
Let's show her why. Give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 54. Let's show you why the Most High is like, he's very like this. Like, he's very picky, he's very choosy. He's not on this I love everybody thing. He chose Abraham, Isaac, Jacob for a reason. He chose Noah for a reason. He didn't choose the whole world.
Did you get the flyer?
Yeah, you got one. Yeah.
Put it on the YouTube, yeah?
And show your brothers as well, yeah? Alright? He didn't choose Isaac for a reason. He didn't choose Abraham just for no reason. Understand? They showed their faith by doing what the Most High wanted them to do. Understand? Not everyone does that. That's why he chose them lineage and he gave them a promise. He gave Abraham a promise and a covenant.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
So everyone would say, oh, God wouldn't do that. God made Adam, man. He made why would he make Adam for? Alright? That's what people will say. Alright?
Of him come we all.
And we all come from Adam. So God made Adam, you know what I mean? We're all people, like we're equal.
And the people whom thou hast chosen.
And we read who he's chosen. Do you know who he's chosen? Alright, so we need to find out who are his chosen people. That's a very specific word to put right there. And who are chosen. You know what chosen means, right? Alright? Out of everyone you see here, bam, I choose you. You understand? When they do the speed dating thing, see that thing on the blind dates and all that thing. Which one are you choosing? You're picking out a body and all of these things. The Most High didn't choose out of no carnal mind state. He chose spiritually. Alright? This is why he chose me.
This is Isaiah 41 and verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Jacob, right? Jacob are his chosen, right?
The seed of Abraham, my friend.
And the seed of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right?
So it says, 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, yeah. And after these,
and after these Adam, also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So, and the Israelites, we just clarified, the Israelites are the chosen, right?
All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
So when you read Deuteronomy 32, it tells you that this whole world was created because of the Israelites. Jeremiah says that the sun and the moon and the stars, if they was to go away, the Israelites would go away, because the sun, the moon, the stars were created for Israelites. Everything was created for us.
As for the other people,
which
also come of Adam,
they come from Adam as well, right?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Wait, what are they?
They are nothing.
Wait, they're significant. All right, must be.
They are nothing.
They're not even significant. They're nothing.
But be like unto spittle.
Wait, spit.
Spittle.
Like phlegm. If you grew up a quick, dirty, greeny thing, that's what they are looking like. That's what the Most High thinks of them. Alright, be like unto spittle, read.
And has likened the abundance of them.
So an abundance, it likened the whole of them. If you can get as much as them as possible, or he might like them if there's more in number. Alright, go on.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Alright, and when you drop one, like if you got a drink and you spill spill a little bit, a dribble gets on the thing, are you going to start lick it off the table or lick it off your top? Alright? You're not going to do that. That's what he thinks of them. They're just spilt milk. You're going to cry over spilt milk. But the Most High don't cry over it.
And now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which have been ever reputed as nothing,
So the heathens, alright, they're reputed as nothing,
have begun to be lords over us
and they'll be lords over us. Why?
and
Because
devour us.
they're lords over us. Why? Because we broke the laws and the commandments. We forgot the Sabbath day.
See, right?
Yeah, they are women, you should be. Right? But hear this, when the men of the Lord are around, they'll protect you from things like this, you understand? Alright, and if daddies was around, you understand? Well, look up, we're meant to be fatherless, we're meant to be fatherless to the fatherless children, you understand? So if you need father, we are fathers, you understand? We're that replacement. That's what we're meant to be, to show you what laws and commandments and the ways of life.
Alright.
So all praises to the Most High that He helps you out to come to the Word and this truth, having not a father. Understand? So you should be looking to your nation, because it takes a nation to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. Understand? Your mum shouldn't be on her own. But because we don't have these laws and commandments, they're too proud. They're not. Oh, these niggas. They're not. There's no good. A lot of our men out here, they're no good. You know what I'm saying? The young boys are no good. But there are a few. We said a dime a dozen. As many are called, but few are chosen. Understand? And we're not being proud to say we are that specific chosen, right? But we are trying and exalting the Most High. Understand? Thank you for your time. Right? Exalt the Most High as well. If you're an Israelite, you need to be what? If you're an Israelite, you need to. What should we do as Israelites? Meaning of life is to obey the commands, and there's a command that women should wear proper clothing, alright? And you eat pork. Do you eat pork? Do you eat crab and prawns and that? No, okay. Not crab and prawn, lobster and that. Sure you don't eat little prawns and them things, no? Little round prawny things.
Yeah, I kind of
The maggot things.
Yeah, alright, these things, alright, another thing, don't eat those, alright? Because in Leviticus, in the Bible, they're unclean. They bring breast cancer, they bring tumors, right? They bring diseases, understand? High blood pressure, right? They bring diabetes. They bring all sorts of medical names and that treatments that you're gonna need. Right? You don't want them things. Right? Ulcers, boils, it brings patchy skin. It can bring all sorts of mad diseases because it doesn't digest its food properly. It holds poisons. Understand? Yeah, we're gonna have to read it.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
We're reading this because we love you.
And the swine, though he divideth the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
So that he cheweth not the cud, alright? It means he doesn't digest his food the way that a good animal would digest the food. He's got the same attributes as feet, as the goat, as the ox and that, but he doesn't as the lamb. These are things you can eat. Curry goat, oxtail, you know what I mean? Ribs, lamb ribs and that. You understand? You can eat them things, yeah? But you can't eat camel, hare, rabbits, alright? Pigs.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
So you can't eat their flesh. No pigs in blanket, no bacon, no ham sandwich. Right?
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
And no sausage rolls from Greg's. Understand?
They are unclean unto you.
Right? You can't touch them. Right? They're unclean to you. So they're banging, innit?
So like
here.
That's why I said sausage roll.
I used to be in Greg's, get 2 for 10 and know them too.
Exactly. Two for a pound.
I was there.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago. I was there. I was eating it. I was mashing it down. Understand? But we can't do it. Why? Because we have to fear the Most High. So we keep His commandments. Understand? And I don't miss it. Every time I smell it now, I'm like, disgusting. Every time ask the brothers, every time I even get a whiff of pork, I'm like, bro, can you smell that?
Swine is in the air.
That's what I'm on. I'm like, what? That's itchy. And that's why we burn the frankincense and myrrh, so it hurt them, dirty smells them. Understand? And then get the prawns. Get the prawns.
Can't.
Right?
And it says,
Verse 9.
and these shall you eat.
No, Leviticus 11. and 9.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 9. And these shall you eat of all that are in the waters,
Go home.
whatsoever have fins and scales,
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
in the waters, in
Go
the
on.
seas and in the rivers, them shall you eat.
And you never heard that in the 10 Commandments. So
See?
there's more than 10. Understand? We want to leave you on that, alright? Remember, no Christmas days,
Birthdays, Easter,
none of them pagan days.
no New Year's celebrations of the heathen.
Yeah, face to face and resolutions and all of them things there. That Day of Atonement should be your New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? That should be your New Year's. Right? We have a day of gifts though. We give gifts in Purim. Right? We have a day when we give gifts to each other. Right? There's not, I know she wants the gifts. What's no Christmas and another?
They're not even my birthday. I love my birthday.
You love your own day. Is that not the Most High's day?
Not the most high.
It's not every day belong to the Most High.
Right.
Yeah,
But what?
but that's the day I was born.
So when you die, what is it still going to be your day?
Confounded!
Confounded. Yeah. What? Answer that. That's a good question. If you die, is that still Dana's day?
it's still gonna be my birthday, but
No, it won't be. It won't be. You're dead now. You've got a death date. Alright? Get her name. She didn't know her names in the Bible. Genesis chapter 20. Genesis chapter 20. No, it's not. It's 30.
30, yeah.
Gotta show her your name in the Bible.
Download the Bible app as well, KJVA, on your phone.
I haven't.
What, the KJVA? So, let me see.
My phone died.
Oh, your phone died, too. Alright.
Yeah, read that.
This is Genesis chapter 34 and verse 25. And it came to pass on the third day when they were saw that the two sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren.
Who's brethren?
Dinah's brethren.
Look. The names in the
It
Bible.
would be an A. Is it A? Spelled A, yeah.
So look, so your name is your daughter of Jacob. Jacob has 12 sons and 1 daughter. You're the only daughter. Imagine have 12 brothers and they have to look after you. Understand? That's what you got here. You got brothers that want to look after you. Understand? Alright? So your name is beautiful. Beautiful name. Hey, give a round of applause, man, for the daughter of Zion, man. Right? Can you write this verse there?
No, get the app for her.
But write the verse there so she can know. Genesis
34 and
26.
34
and 25. And it's going to say a couple other places as well. Read the whole chapter. Right? You go home, like, what? This is my name's there. Let me see what I go on with.
Yeah, you're going to put your name. So you know
You see,
that's
she
what it
was
is.
so beautiful. The other nations, they grabbed her and stole her. Yeah. Not you. My daughter of Israel, right? Not you specifically. We don't want that. That's why we're here to protect you, right? Thank you for your time. Tell mommy you was here doing something productive. You understand? And we're gonna post it, right? Is that cool? Yeah. All right.
YouTube channels on.
And how are you baptized? So let's say skip the lesson today, right? Let's do that school today. Right? How are you baptized? By hearing the word. What's your nationality? Jamaican, and they are the Israelites. Okay. The Messiah, his skin tone is dark brass and that, with woolly texture here. Yeah. And what can you eat?
Can't eat.
You can't. Yeah. What's that? You know what you can eat. You can't eat. You can't eat prawns. Yeah. Okay. So what's the order in the household? and then the Most High at the top. Alright? And now, what is the dress code for the men, women, and children of Israel?
And then it's like trousers.
Yeah.
Like women is like dresses, but like not tight clothing.
Not tight clothing. And at the bottom of it,
It's got the name, but it's what you
the
guys.
tassels, the fringes, with a ribbon of blue. Alright? You soak it up. Alright? And you remember it when you're youth, because the days of destruction are coming. That's right. So when the girls see you next time, they'll be like, right, you've done that complete 360. Because when you pray, how do you pray? No, like when you pray, what must you do? You must cover your head and face Jerusalem, face the east. Understand? Wherever you've got a compass, try find out in your house where it's east. You know what I mean? Face that way. Right? Pray in your room. You know what I mean? Don't pray out in the streets where everyone boasts about their fasting. Keep that to yourself. Keep that to the Most High. You're in the Most High. You know what I mean? Don't have to pray and also pray for us, please. I will pray for you. Just so we love, right? Thank you. Right? Peace and love.
Any more questions? You can find us up here, yeah?
Peace and love.
Shalom.
Kwame
Yashoda. All praises.
Alright? It's about, give me the book of Philippians chapter 3.
God willing is
Most High willing, bro.
That was scary. That was scary. I didn't want to break it down like that. But yo, I don't trim my waist, man. It's not a trimming waist because she's young, she's little, and she's, light skin. No light skin effect up here. Alright? Get the word. Understand? Thus saith and nothing else. Alright, but like we said, Most High have mercy on who he has mercy, man. Only he knows the tares among the wheat, man.
Come on.
And the wheat among the tares. Read this.
This is, where do you want me to start? 3 and from the top?
Philippians chapter.
Chapter 4.
Sorry.
Yeah. Start at 4 and 1.
4 and 1.
Yeah, that's
This is the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 1. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for, my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved. I beseech Deus and beseech Syntyx that they be of the same mind in the Lord. And I entreat thee also.
That they be what? In the same mind of the Lord, right? Alright, go on.
And I entreat thee also, true yoke fellow, help those women which laboured with me in the gospel.
So what should we do?
Help those women which laboured with me in the gospel.
What do we ask the Most High to do?
Help those women which laboured with me in the gospel.
Yeah, we need to ask the Most High to help the women, man, that are labouring with us in the Gospels, man. We can't be out here trying to just say, oh yeah, we're Mr. Hebrew Israelites and yeah, we're above the women and... Nah, man, we need to look after these women, man. There is order. We know the Most High, unto the men that he calls, the flock of his pastures are men. But you can't have a Hebrew nation without its women.
Come.
And the ones that are there labouring in the cause, shalom to them, man. Peace to them, sisters, man. We don't want nothing bad happening to those sisters, man. Alright? We don't want nothing bad happen to none of the sisters. Let's keep that real. But especially the sisters that are labouring in the Gospels, man. And staying away from their oppressors, man. That's the women we love the most.
How do you feel about that?
We love her too, but even more if she stays away from the enemy, man.
Come.
There's an unconditional love when you say this.
She had that big smile on.
So I know inside.
She just
Yeah. She's like, you niggas ain't done nothing for me, man. She's like, that right there. She's gonna come out and say, see that right there?
Those guys are right.
You don't know what they've done for me.
I don't know what that did for me.
You don't know what that did for me when I was down.
And out.
When I was down and out. I was on my back. Yeah, and that's what Israel's about, being coons, man. That Floyd Mayweather spirit, man. Alright? That Martin Luther Coon spirit, man. and then you get the wake up call. I should have never put my hand in the damn rat infested pot, man. Yeah.
Can't even say the cookie jar.
The bloody cookie jar.
In the bloody,
In the bloody
yeah,
cookie jar.
cookies full of blood, man. But let's get the Joel chapter 3 verse 8. Let's just get them closing out ones and then we're gonna. So yeah, as we started, we gotta be in the spirit of prophecy, man. Alright? Give me 1 Thessalonians. You know what? Get 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Second Thessalonians 1 and 8.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
It says, in flaming fire.
what?
In flame and fire.
Taking vengeance.
Taking what?
Taking
And we
vengeance.
mentioned that earlier. There's spirits that are created for vengeance. In flaming fire, alright? Taking vengeance, read.
On them that know not power and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach.
So if you don't want to obey and you want to do as thy will, alright, in eating swine's flesh, then you're gonna get flaming fire, man. Right. That's why we're out here 10 toes, man. So that the Most High don't bring them indignations on the on our households, on our family. Right? Because why we say for my house, right, we will praise Joshua chapter 24. Joshua 24.
This is Joshua chapter 24.
Go to the back.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. This is Joshua 24 verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh, choose you this day whom you will serve.
Yeah, if you don't want to get down with the program, man, choose. Make your option. Alright, read.
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house,
As for who?
As for me and my
As for
house.
the vine of Israel.
As for me and my house.
Read.
we will serve
Who
Yahweh.
are we serving?
We shall serve Yahweh.
Hashem Mashiach.
Hashem Mashiach Yahushua.
Alright, that's who we're gonna serve, man. We're not out here to sugarcoat nothing. Alright? When we're out here getting persecuted by letters through the letterbox by police to come and do investigations, alright, to get interviewed and that, we're saying no, we're gonna serve Yahweh, man. We're not gonna stop or cease and coming out here to deliver and be a light to the Gentiles, man. Alright? Read. I got it, yeah? Joel chapter 3 and verse 8. Yeah, Joel 3, and I think it's 1. I think it's Zechariah 3 and 8. And you can get Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 8, and it reads, and I will sell your sons. Joel 3 and 8.
Salakia 1. Start 1.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 from the top.
Read.
For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I will bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Read.
I will also gather all nations.
I will also gather all nations, read.
I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So that all nations, that one ain't talking about Israel. Because you know what sometimes it says all nations and I save all nations. No. That nations is talking about all the kingdoms are going to go to the valley of Jehoshaphat, alright?
And will plead with them. Therefore my people.
For who?
For my
So
people.
that's what it's about. All of this that's going on with these wars that are happening is for the Most High pleading for his people. Read.
For my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom I have scattered among the nations.
That's the point. It's because we have been scattered amongst the nations. He's pleading with them, and when we were scattered amongst them, the heathen shall know that Israel was scattered for their iniquities.
Right. And parted my land.
Read. Yeah, that's what they've done. Alright? They've scattered Israel, are scattered, and they've parted the lands. Palestine's got one piece, Israel's got another piece.
Israelis.
Israelis, Tawada, Salakia, Israel. Thank you, brother. I needed that. My bad. Man said the wrong thing out my mouth. Yasha Allah is scattered and the Amalekites have parted the lands with the Ishmaelites. Let me just talk how it needs to be spoken, man.
Come.
Alright, read.
This is what you want first.
Yeah.
Malachi.
Anything you want.
Yeah.
No. Get that wrong. Yeah. Hey, you're still going in slavery. Are you still drawing?
Yeah.
Still drawing black people?
Yeah, I do. All shades as it goes.
No. Are you drawing them in a kingdom with castles?
I try and do it as pure as possible.
Do them. The purest ones are the Negroes in castles
With 12 gates.
with big castles, right? Negroes, and they're ruling over Caucasians. Right?
I know you're alright anyway.
You know what's going on, and I'm not all right, man. Right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all to the right. I'm nowhere to the left. You're good on that. You're good on that. I am all right. I'm nowhere to the left, man.
It's been a while since he's in that
We are
place.
all right. We're all to the right. We're all to the right, man.
We're not to the left.
We're never going to the left. Y'all rat us up. Right? And but what it is earlier on, we're not all good though. We're all right, but we're not all good. Right? There's evil going on, man.
Come.
Right? There's evil going on. Right? Read, bro.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
I'll start at 8. Or shall I start at 7?
Start at where you
I'll
start.
start at 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the lands.
So Zechariah 3 and 8. It's gonna happen. It's coming to pass. The Most High's word is not void. Read all the lands.
Saith Yahweh,
Saith Yahweh.
2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Wait. Okay. You're reading this one. Alright, I didn't want this one, but read it. That's beautiful. Read.
But the third shall be left therein.
Alright, the whole place, alright? 2 parts of the Israelites are going to be cut off and dead. Alright? And the third, alright, the one you read at the beginning of the day, Amos chapter 9. Alright? All the sinners of the people shall perish, man. But the ones that want to repent, when we read in 2nd Ezra chapter 2, alright? And talking about them getting not being destroyed. In Joel chapter 2 and verse 26, talking about they will have abundance and eat. Understand? Those are the ones, man, that are gonna be the 1/3 of the Israelites. Right? Jacob, who I have chosen, Israel. Right? Go on.
And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried.
And we talked about that with the sister. When you get tried, you're gonna get tempted. You gotta be able to know your scriptures to fight the temptations. All right, read.
And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
So let's what's the word? I manna wa Allah, man.
Come.
That's how you say Yahweh is my power, man. I manna wa Allah. Can't. Yeah, and let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai. Alright? I manna wa Allah. Alright? Yahweh is my power, man. Emmanuel. Alright?
This is Malachi.
No. Zechariah chapter Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. Yeah, Zechariah 3 and 8. And Zechariah.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, says Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the plate. For my determination is to gather the nations.
Gather all the nations, dude.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
All is what?
All my fierce anger.
Read.
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Read.
Come.
For then will I turn to the people a pure language.
That's it on that. So the fire of his jealousy, man. Alright? A hammer indeed, man. The Sabians, right? The men of tall stature that jump up and down. The Sabians.
This is the.
Alright?
You want this one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, read that.
This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
So this is the plague, the ones because for the fire of his jealousy, man. Alright, read.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, flesh is going to consume away while they stand upon their feet, man. Alright, read.
And their eyes shall consume.
And the eyes, right? Fire, man. Read.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, no tongue rings, man. Alright? For the daughters of Zion, man. Alright? The tongues, there's long damn tongues they be doing with the emojis and that, sticking them out, trying to be lustful and that. They're gonna consume out of their mouths, because what they're doing with them tongues, they're speaking stupidness, they're saying they're putting all sorts of pork inside of it, they're drinking all sorts of strong drink that women should try and refrain from. Not saying they can't drink it, but refrain from and moderately. And what are they doing with their tongues? They're not praising the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Alright, so they're gonna destroy their tongues, man. And their eyeballs. What are they watching with those things, man? Take out their eyeballs, man. It's no need for them, man. Alright? So yeah, then they'll come forward, and then in the after they've been destroyed, it's gonna keep a remnant, man. Who it needs to keep for hard labors, man. Like in the times of Noah. Didn't need many. Started refreshing, man. Right, built up, man. Don't need it. You know how many? There was only 8 people in the whole world.
That's right.
So imagine when he wants to restart, I think he cares about numbers thing. It's not a numbers thing, man. Right, so yeah, give me the book of Malachi chapter 4, verse 1.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1.
Bring that out.
And it reads, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
That shall what?
That shall burn as an
What's
oven.
happening soon?
That shall burn as an oven.
The days coming that are gonna burn up like an oven, man. It's gonna be hotter than Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego's oven, man.
Come.
Read.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be what?
Shall be stubble.
And that's what it's about, man. The Most High is gonna destroy Esau, man. They're gonna be turned to stubble. When you read Obadiah, alright, Jacob is a flame, Jacob is a fire, Judah is a fire, and Ephraim is a flame. And Esau is the stubble, man. Alright? Yeah. So I hope you was edified, man. Alright? The prophecies and revelations are coming true, man. Alright? The seals are being broken, man. The Euphrates is dried up. The war trumpets are letting loose, man. Give me that in Corinthians chapter 1 Corinthians.
This is 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 8. For if the trumpet given uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
If a trumpet given uncertain sound, who's preparing themselves? The watchmen are preparing themselves. They're not even preparing themselves. They're out here trying to prepare Jacob, man, to turn to the laws, statutes, and commandments and repent. Alright, read.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Shall there be prophets telling you to repent and turn to the laws, statutes, and commandments, showing you that there's war sirens going off?
And the people not be afraid?
Yeah, is there going to be a trumpet and you're not afraid when the war kicks off? When the prophets are the servants of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, are telling you to turn to these commandments. Read.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
And that's why we said, out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth good, evil, and good. The Lord done the evil, man. Read.
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, we're servants of the Most High, man. Right? When we're reading the prophets, man. Right? And that's why we're revealing what the prophets, like we said to John the Revelator, we're revealing what the prophets have seen. Right? Read.
This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourself together, yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
Desire.
Before the decree bring forth.
Before what?
Before the decree bring forth.
Yeah, that's why we're out here sounding the trumpets. And as we blow the trumpets, we say, come out of her, my people. Alright? Come out of Babylon. Alright? Read.
Before the day pass as the chaff, before the furious anger of Yahweh come upon you.
Before the what?
Before the furious anger of Yahweh come upon you.
You don't want the anger of the Most High on you. You need to come out of that Babylon mindset. The true religion isn't being a Christian or a damn a Kemetan, a damn Ethiopian or a damn Egyptian, man, or an Arab. That's not the true religion. Or Buddha with the horseshoe. Horseshoe means, they say it's lucky, a lucky charm, right? And then you got Buddha on your true religion clothes. That's nothing true about that, man. Damn religions are idols, they're false. Read.
Before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you.
Read.
Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger.
Then that's why we're out here, man. Alright? We're showing you the wrath of the Most High. He's gonna burn this place up like an oven. There's gonna be missiles that can't turn backwards. You can't just blow them back. You understand? Yeah. Leave it on there. Alright, that's beautiful. Give me Psalms 130.
This is the book of Psalms 132 verse 11. Yahweh has sworn in truth unto David.
The Most High sworn the truth unto his servant David. Read.
He will not turn from it.
Alright, he's not gonna lie about the promise that he gave to David. Read.
Of the fruit of thy body will he set upon thy throne.
Alright, the loins, the fruits, the seed of his body. Alright, the Messiah is gonna sit on a throne. Read.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimony, that I shall teach them.
Right, and that's why it says the Messiah's got many crowns when you read the book of Revelations to give to his chosen people, man. So we have to teach our children that they have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Alright? That's who the crowns are for. Alright? The crowns are for the ones that are out here teaching the children of Israel.
Their children shall also sit upon thy throne forevermore.
For how long?
Forevermore.
Go and read this.
This is the book of Revelation.
No, not that one first.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 66. What will ye do, or how will ye hide your sins before the Most High and his angels? Behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him.
Do what?
Fear him.
Read.
Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
And that's what it's about, man. We want to be delivered and so that we can be with the Messiah, man. Alright? The children on the thrones, man. Forever, man. Alright? That's how we need to repent and turn from our wickedness. Children go to school, man.
This is the book of...
Wait. We need the woman, the alabaster box. I need my sword, Selector. Let me just this is Matthew chapter 26 and verse 7. Then came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head, and he sat at meat. Verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
But the what?
But the saints of the Most High shall take the
They're
kingdom.
gonna beg for it.
Shall take the
They're
kingdom.
gonna ask for it.
Shall take the
Might
kingdom.
negotiate about it.
Shall take the
The
kingdom.
saints of the Most High ain't no pussyfooties around, man. Alright, they've got the battle axes of war. Alright, the Most High's battle axe of war. Alright, Jacob, his inheritance, it's not compared to no one in this world, man. Alright, read.
And possess the kingdom.
And do what?
And possess the
They're
kingdom.
gonna own the kingdom and possess the kingdom. Read. For
Forever.
how long?
Forever.
Just a little time.
Forever.
The English might take over again.
Forever.
Yeah, when the so-called black man and Hispanic man takes this place down, we're gonna have this place forever. We're gonna be the politicians. We're gonna be the lawyers. We're gonna be the judges. We're gonna be the schoolmasters, the head teachers. Alright? Forever, man. Alright? And we're gonna teach them the laws, we're gonna judge them by the laws, we're gonna own the places lawfully, own the banks, give out the money in order. Alright? For how long?
Even forever.
Even for what?
Even forever.
Go on.
And ever.
And man. Alright? And man. Let that be so. Sila on that, man. Alright? Read this thing.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen.
What's going on with this wars today?
Babylon is fallen.
Oh, everything's so sweet and dandy.
Babylon is fallen.
Oh, it's standing up strong. It's got a big spine.
Babylon is fallen.
Babylon is fallen, man. Its spine is broke. It's destroying itself, man.
Is fallen.
Is fallen.
That great city, because she made all nations.
She made what?
Because she made all
This
nations
place is destroyed because all the nations,
drank of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
they're all fornicators, man. They're all drinking Babylon's dirty wine, man. Right? That's why our people are destroyed. Our people don't know who they really are, man. They're simple, man, rebellious, man, stiff-necked, man. Alright? So if people stay in Babylon, they'll be destroyed with Babylon, man. Alright? And on that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Baharakah, Kadash. Come, Israel.
Come, Israel.
Come,
Come,
Israel.
come, Israel.
Man of what?
Signs of the times told me I'm not forsaken. Praises to the Father. He just has to say when Kahalawa Banawa. PM to the AM. Frankincense and myrrh with the essence of patience. Signs of the